And joining me now is Dr. Emilie, who heads up the international medical team for Circle of Hope. Emilie, thank you for being here. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
So what is the international medical team?
The international medical team is a group of volunteers, and we travel almost exclusively to Haiti once or twice a year. We're a group of doctors, nurses, and assorted lay helpers. A physical therapist comes with us at times. We travel to Haiti. We bring with us medications that we dispense. When we arrive in Haiti, we are based at a hospital on the southern part of Haiti called Hôpital Sainte-Croix. There's a guest house where we stay, and from there, every day we travel to a different rural area where we very quickly set up a clinic, either in a school, a church, someone's home, sometimes under a tree. And we see patients there. We generally see about 200 patients a day.
Wow.
It's a lot. And we bring with us and dispense the medications that they need.
What are some of those needs? What are the medications that they need that they're not getting from
Well, Haiti, there really is not a health system like we're used to in the United States. For example, there is no health insurance of any kind. If you are ill, if you need to see a doctor, if you need to go to a hospital, you have to have cash in your hand, in your pocket, or you will not be seen and you will not be admitted to the hospital.
And Haiti is one of the poorest places in the world, correct?
It is the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, and there is still things there that I've never seen in the United States, like measles and mumps, and we see malnutrition, sadly, every time we go, particularly among young children. But a lot of the medical needs are what we have here, the hypertension, diabetes, infections, and some of it made much worse there because people live in extreme poverty.
So how did you come to select Haiti as the place for the team to go?
I went the first couple of times to Haiti with another group. I started going with some of my friends who were involved with the Twinnings organization, which is a Catholic organization that twins a parish here in the United States with a parish in Haiti. They needed a physician. They couldn't find a physician to go. And I said, sure, I'll go. And I went and was very happy to go with people who had done this work before, who were experienced, who knew what some of the diseases were that I wasn't used to seeing, and could mentor me along the way. And after I had been doing it for a couple of years with this group, I felt it was time to bring my own church into it and to really reach out and form a different group that could supplement that work. So that's how we got started.
And that's how you came to be with the Circle of Hope?
Exactly.
Do you have a similar story, one person or one event that you just sat back and said, wow, this is why I'm doing this work?
We saw a child that had what's called pellagra, which is an awful skin condition from vitamin B deficiency. I had never seen it. I'd seen it in books. I had never seen it. But I knew what it was. And the child was about 1.5 years old, had been walking, could no longer walk, was so weak she could not even sit by herself. And we took her in the truck back with us and her mother to the hospital. And being admitted in the hospital in Haiti is nothing like being admitted in a hospital here. You're given a bed. Your family provides the sheets. They provide your food. They bathe you. They take care of you in every way. And if you need an IV, you have to go purchase the IV solution and the IV tubing and the needle to start it and the bandage to put over it. And once you have all that together, the nurse will start your IV. So it's a completely different concept, but we helped this mother with her child get the IVs, get the equipment, get the medication she needed. And I was completely preoccupied the next day and did not have a chance to see her. 2 days later, I came back and I could not believe this child. She was sitting up, she was playful, her skin was clearing up, she was eating. It was like a miracle. And it took vitamins and fluid and a little bit of food, and that's all. It was, you know, that this is a child that would have died. And when I see that, it makes me so grateful that I could go.
You actually just came back from Haiti,
I
correct?
did.
So
I did.
What was this most recent trip like?
This most recent trip was very interesting because we actually spent 2 nights up in the mountains in the village that we've established a partnership relationship. It's called Les Îles. to get there, you drive to the end of the road, and then it's a 2-hour walk to get there. And we have animals, mules, that carry the medications and our equipment. So we spent 2 nights with these lovely people who treated us like visiting kings and queens, gave us their best beds, gave us their best food while we worked and saw people. The team worked together beautifully. And also, for the first time, I was able to find a dentist willing to go.
I was just going to ask you about doctors, dentists here in the States, in the Needham area, who would want to join. Do you sign doctors up?
We
to go
do.
along?
Doctors we have plenty of right now. And
So
nurses,
what do you
nurses,
need?
dentists, we always need dentists. Dentists are so needed. People's teeth are terrible.
Yes.
The children chew the sugar cane. They have awful
Well,
teeth.
and good dental health is a direct correlation with good overall health.
Yes, and good economic health. Plus, people without access to dentists, if a tooth is bad, they attempt to pull it out themselves. Sometimes they don't get it all. It's abscess. They're in pain. If I could get more dentists, I would be thrilled. I would take a dentist every time.
So if there's a dentist out there watching, what should he or she do?
They should contact me through Circle of Hope. I would love to meet them and reach out to them.
Great. So when is the next trip to Haiti?
Our next trip is February 21st through 28th, 2010.
So if there are any dentists out there watching, they should get in touch with you at Circle of Hope.
Absolutely.
All right. Dr. Hitron, I want to thank you so much for being here today and talking to us about the great work you're doing in Haiti and the great work that Circle of Hope is doing here in the Boston area. I want to thank you at home for tuning in. That's going to do it for us here at It's All Local. We'll see you next time.